CIET NCERT presents the audiobook Khel Yog, textbook of physical education and well-being for class 4.
Page number 32, Chapter 3, Strike the Shuttlecock. Introduction. Striking an object while playing helps in various types of learning in an enjoyable manner. Various rackets, sports are emerging nowadays. For example, pickleball, ball badminton, squash, etc. Along with the more familiar badminton, table tennis and tennis. Learning to strike an object with a racket or striking surfaces can be fun. Let's try. At the bottom right-hand side of this page, there is a picture given of a child who is playing badminton. Page number 33. Striking the shuttlecock with a racket. Step 1. Hold the racket and stand sideways as given in the picture with knees slightly bent. Step 2. Step forward and swing the racket. Rotate shoulders and hips. Step 3. Drop the shuttlecock and hit it with the racket. Step 4. After hitting, take the racket in a follow-through movement along your body as given in the picture. Along with these steps, there are pictures given of a student depicting how to play. Note for the teacher. Ensure the following while students practice striking with a racket. Point 1. Stance. Stand sidewards with legs shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent and eyes always on the shuttlecock. Number 2. Grip of the racket. The racket should be held in the dominant hand, between the thumb and index finger, making a V position. Point 3. Hitting. While hitting, step forward on the front foot, swing and rotate hips and shoulders. Keep eyes on the shuttlecock. Extend arms fully at the contact point and hit. Point 4. Follow through. Upper body will swing along with the racket, going around the body and finish over the shoulder of the non-dominant hand. Page number 34. Step 1. Stand with the knees slightly bent and with the racket facing the direction of the incoming shuttlecock. Step 2. Bend forward and hold the racket in the dominant hand. Keep the hands gentle on impact. Step 3. Connect the shuttlecock with the racket. Along with these steps, there are pictures of students given playing with shuttlecock. Note for the teacher. Ensure the following while students practice receiving with the racket. Number 1. Stance. Keep feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent and body facing the shuttlecock. Point 2. Grip. Hold the racket gently with the dominant hand. Point 3. Anticipate. Predict the path of the shuttlecock. Keep the body low and align the body accordingly. Point 4. Hitting back. Hit the shuttlecock back, underhand or overhand depending upon the height of the shuttlecock. Page number 35. BM 13. Balloon race. Required material: balloons. How to play. Point 1. Divide the students into 2 groups consisting of 4 students each. Point 2. Mark the starting and finish line. Point 3. Provide 1 balloon to each group and make them stand at the starting line. Point 4. On the blow of the whistle, ask them to hit the balloon in the air one after the other and finish the race without holding on to it or letting it touch the ground. Point 5. The students who hit the balloon can hit it again only at their turn. At the middle of this page, there is a picture given of the students who are playing balloon race. Purpose: to develop collaborative and communication skills with coordination. Variations: Increase the number of balloons per group. Students can touch the balloon with other body parts except hands. Ask students to do lunges after hitting the balloon. Circle time. Discuss how you respect the other student's chance and the instances where the teammates created difficulty in letting the student take their own chance. Page number 36. BM14 Bowling. Required material: cones and medium-sized balls. How to play. Point 1. Divide the students into teams consisting of 4 students each. Point 2. Place cones in a line and students should stand approximately 5 meters away from the cones. Point 3. At the blow of the whistle, students will take turns to knock the cones by rolling the ball on the ground. Point 4. The student will retrieve the ball after their turn and throw it to the next student in the line. Point 5. The team that knocks out their cones first will win the game. At the middle of this page, there is a picture of 2 students playing bowling. Purpose: to develop control on the wrist and arm movements. Variations: use of alternate hands in rolling the ball. Vary the distance and size of the ball. Circle time. Star and wish. Page number 37. BM15 Tap the ball. Required material: ball and racket or small bat. How to play. Point 1. Identify a safe space in the playing area. Point 2. Take a bat and ball from your teacher and set your target. Point 3. Hold the bat and tap the ball and balance it to keep it from falling while maintaining your body balance. Point 4. Record the number of times the student tapped the ball without letting it fall on the ground. Try to improve your target time with every chance you get. At the middle of this page, there is a picture of 2 students practicing tap the ball. Purpose: develop hand-eye coordination, concentration, and balance. Variations: play with a teammate where you tap the ball and pass it to the teammate back and forth. Circle time. Discuss ideas on how every student balances their body while tapping. Page number 38. BM16 Sky Shuttlecock. Required material: badminton racket, shuttlecock. How to play. Point 1. Give each student a racket and a shuttlecock. If these are not available, use a soft ball and any flat object. Rough copy, cardboard, hand for hitting. Point 2. Stand 1 meter away from a wall. Point 3. Hit the shuttlecock or ball on the wall with the object. Point 4. Make sure that the shuttlecock or ball doesn't fall on the ground. Point 5. In your next chances, set a personal goal for how many times you can anticipate correctly. At the middle of this page, there is a picture of a girl practicing sky shuttlecock. Purpose: to develop anticipation and concentration. Variations: vary the distance to enhance the force required. Change the shuttlecock with a plastic ball. Instead of hitting the wall, hit the shuttlecock in the air. Circle time. How many times were you able to anticipate the path of the ball or shuttlecock correctly, and how? Is there any pattern in the path of the ball or shuttlecock while returning? Page number 39. BM17. Place the shuttlecock. Required material: badminton racket or hitting object, shuttlecock or ball, hula hoop or bucket. How to play. Point 1. Place the hula hoop or bucket on the ground at different distance and angles. Point 2. The student stands at the distance of 2 meters from the bucket or hula hoop. Point 3. The student will hit the shuttlecock or the ball with the racket or hitting object and try to place the shuttlecock or ball into the hula hoop or bucket. Point 4. Every shuttle or ball placed in the bucket or hula hoop will be scored as 1 point. Point 5. The student with maximum points will win the game. At the middle of this page, there is a picture of some students playing Place the Shuttlecock game together. Purpose: to develop coordinative abilities, focus and precision. Variations: teams can be formed to make it a group activity. Vary the shuttlecock with different types of balls such as plastic, rubber ball, etc. Vary the size of the target. Circle time: what adjustment did you make while hitting when the ball or shuttlecock was off the target? Discuss how did you feel while holding the racket. Page number 40. BM18. Play it together. Required material: badminton racket, shuttlecock. How to play? Point 1. Divide the students in pairs and make them stand 4 meters apart. At the blow of the whistle, pairs will start passing the shuttlecock with forehand and try not to drop the shuttlecock. Point 3. The students will pass the shuttlecock to each other till they complete 50 hits. Point 4. Then the new pair will similarly pass the shuttlecock to each other and the game will continue. At the middle of this page, there is a picture of two students playing this game called Play It Together. They are using shuttlecock and badminton rackets to play this. Purpose: quick thinking and decision making. Variations: vary the distance between students. Vary the shuttlecock with different types of balls. Interchange the forehand with backhand. Circle time: share ideas with each other on ensuring that the ball or shuttlecock do not fall. Chapter 3 ends here.
Khel Yog. You were just listening to this audiobook, textbook of physical education and well-being for grade 4. Narration: Rehana Qureshi. Sound recordist: Prasoon Kumar. Production assistant: Soumya Malik. Directed and produced by Vimalesh Chaudhary. This audiobook is brought to you by CIET NCERT, New Delhi, India.